Eye contact is essential for creating the bond between the newborn and his parents. But what if your baby doesn't look back?
The brain refuses to accept it. Just a day ago, you had a perfect baby, and now the dream has been shattered. It's like seeing a real scary movie and screaming for someone to stop it.
Elia is one of only 2 centers in the world where visually impaired children and their families can begin receiving care from as early as 4 months old until the age of 5, the critical years in the development of any child.
We start off with a multidisciplinary evaluation committee. We then can direct the parents, explain to them what blind really means, or rather that their child may be classified as blind, but it still means that he can read a book or use a computer or play with other children or even sit in a regular classroom in a regular school.
The key to successful integration of Elia's children in the mainstream school system is to start developing their alternative abilities from a very young age. The healing touch, TLC Shiatsu style, relaxing one part, stimulating the other. Shiatsu has been known to improve motoric and other body functions. The combination of touch, music and rhythm is another well-known and useful therapy for developing the child's latent abilities. Then it's back to the womb with hydrotherapy. At Elia, if you can't see it, you can feel it. A gentle breeze of love and affection, another way to say it's time for the afternoon nap.
Any newborn baby should be received with lots of love. At Elia's parents and even grandparent support groups, we try to convey that message. Don't be ashamed of your baby. No one is to blame.
Through its family support program, Elia works to strengthen the family unit, the basic foundation for any child, but especially for the handicapped.
You need a lot of resources to cope with a disabled child, emotionally, physically, and financially. For me, Elia is a total support system.
At Elia, everything has been designed to help the children see using hands and feet. Textured wall surfaces, textured floors, special railings on the staircases. But best of all is the only amusement park in the world geared to the requirements of the visually impaired children, so that they too can learn to let go and enjoy themselves.
It's amazing to see that because we were working with Elia so close all these years, we developed in Eleanor, she developed so much confidence in her. I don't think that we would be able to do it if we were alone.
Alone on their own is Elia's ultimate goal. But the way to get there is full of obstacles, noises, smells, and lots of trials and errors. Trivial questions such as what's inside the can or what can you do with an egg are part of the ongoing learning experience at Elia. Dirt is definitely not as tasty but it's essential if you want to pass the hands-on gardening course. Playing with bunnies and other small animals is a prerequisite for moving up into the grown-up world.
The horse provides the blind person an opportunity to lead and not to be led. A blind person is always going to have to be directed as to where he's going, and he has to be taught the route of wherever he's going. So what Aliyah tries to do is provide as many of these experiences for our children. And the more he learns about the world and the better his concept development, the better he'll be able to communicate with people around him. His imagination will broaden, he'll be a more creative person, and he'll feel he can really do most anything, that the sky is the limit.
You learn to appreciate what you've got, to say thank you for every inch of progress.
Step by step, with lots of love and infinite patience, Aliyah's children discover the world and develop the skills they'll need to continue their journey within the mainstream school system. Eleanor, for example, is already spending half of each week in a regular kindergarten, where she's learning to find her place among the sighted children. Roy, a graduate of Aliyah, is now in 4th grade, doing well and providing inspiration to his classmates. Step by step, with the help of devoted friends from Israel and abroad, Aliyah is growing too. Aliyah's center in Beersheba is unique because it provides early childhood education services to the visually impaired children of the Negev. Some of these children are brought by Aliyah's drivers every day from remote locations up to 70 kilometers away from the center. This year, Aliyah has gone to Jerusalem.
Aliyah Yerushalayim will have children from all over the city, both from the west and the east of the city, so that we will have together in the same framework both Jewish and Arab children.
It's hard to explain how difficult life can get, especially with a new baby. A program like Aliyah's offer will make a big difference in our lives. Meanwhile, in Petah Tikva, the children check their vegetable garden to see how much they have grown. El Roi says he wants to be a soldier just like his dad. Eleanor says she wants to take care of animals. And Omer, well, he doesn't know yet. But with Aliyah's help, your support, his star is on the rise.